Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, and remember the Alamo Dome is home to the Roadrunners of UTSA, and we are fired up to get this game underway. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Roadrunners will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that take back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it.
Breaks into the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense, with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Smith wants to throw. He's got the back in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Bradley. And into the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Roadrunners offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Trying to find the end zone. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the 1st down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gets it out fast. Turning it on. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They'll run play action. Grab near the marker. It's Jones. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Now, you got to read it quick, right? And he makes a quick decision, gets that thing out of his hand, but make sure your feet are set, and you still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so fast.
Rushes on him. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. He'll keep it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
UTSA 9, Tulsa.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Smith dropping to pass. Release to the back. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They're going to run it across the 35. At the 20, he's got space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared.
Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They're going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and this offense, that's what they do. Last week he had 2 rushing touchdowns. They're going to feature him. They're going to get physical, especially inside the 5-yard line.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
He marched 78 yards down the field. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, man.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Snap from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Roadrunners line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Smith wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Ferguson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sticks, it's Ferguson. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. There he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Smith dropping to pass. Throws to the back. Fire into the right, complete. Touchdown, Tulsa! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
9.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Pulls and fires complete. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Smith wants to throw. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Quarterback making checks. He's looking to throw. Makes the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bradley. He's loose. At the 20. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. He got a step and just dusted the field. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Power football with the run. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. The Roadrunners in the hurry-up.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Best. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jones. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Powers through the defender. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Emmanuel. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game he was under 50% on his throw.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. And you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Smith dropping to pass. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Tulsa.
They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring game.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Roadrunners decide to punt it away. Here's the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. The give on the inside. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is...
Touchdown, Tulsa! And the pummeling has started.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Tulsa, 34. UTSA, 12.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The sure hands, it's Emmanuel. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Secures it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Here's the give off the left side. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Smith wants to throw. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's York. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Got his man on the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop it 4 yards short of the marker. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. And to open the 4th quarter, they'll start with a field goal attempt. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Duke is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Blue Devils on the scoreboard. They're up by 20 over Florida State. Any major changes in this ACC?
Makes the grab on the big throw. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, UTSA! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. And it breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Brought down at
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. I mean, he's been a guy that they've given him the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll leave it with him. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's good.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive away.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Finds his man. It's Best. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. From the gun, running back on the move. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run game.
Zings incomplete to the right. He's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for Tulsa. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. From the gun, running back gets the give. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Number 19.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's best. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They just keep firing. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Roadrunners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. Give to the back. Inside the 30. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Got his man. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward